This is Anatomy of Success, and I'm your host, Steve Wohlenhaus. This week, to be better about what we expect in life, 8 things can help. Welcome to Anatomy of Success, where each week we talk about my 4 tenets of equanimity, which are better health, healthy relationships, healthy intimate relationships, and more satisfying work. And I truly believe if we stay focused on those 4 categories, it's not a formula, but it's a guide, a philosophy that moves us in the direction of finding greater life satisfaction. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and then subscribe to our audio podcast. Head over to weatherology.com, grab the free Weatherology mobile app. Find me under About Us at the top of that page. Follow on social media. In a world of expectations, there are some that are justified and others that are unrealistic and often cause problems when we ask people to do something expecting something in return. It's disingenuous. If the other person fails to respond in a way commensurate with our expectations, we get upset and the grievance goes undiagnosed. The relationship falls apart because no one spelled out what was expected. It all happens and ruins great relationships inadvertently because we don't communicate effectively. In addition, many of us have unrealistic expectations about success. We think we are amazing musicians and can play the guitar like Jimi Hendrix. Then we go on Google and find a 5-year-old kid that plays 10 times better than we do. We think we can run a business and we listen to all the quotes we see in social media. We're in love with the fantasy, however, of success without appraising what's really required to be successful. Relationships, the same thing. We romanticize that perfect love affair and how that's going to last forever. If we get married, have kids, then we'll be happy. So how do we navigate life with more realistic expectations that prevent complications that are easily preventable? Here are 8 things we can do better about what we expect from other people. Relationships. True friends tell it like it is, and quality friends have realistic expectations of one another. Relationships break down when we assume too much and fail to communicate our thoughts effectively. We assume our friends should know what we feel because they're our good friends after all, and they should read our mind, right? Well, it doesn't work that way. We assume people in social situations will like us, even though research shows 50% automatically don't. Understanding these dynamics goes a long way to avoiding the stress associated with assumptions. Impact. Expecting more from people leads to disappointment almost every time. Desiring more intimacy without articulating our needs in a kind and compassionate way creates tension. Believing our business should be profitable after 3 years of working hard may create self-doubt and feelings of failure. Understanding the impact these expectations have moves us in the direction of better understanding the feelings associated with unrealistic expectations. Flexible. Unrealistic expectations create an attitude of defiance. We believe our position is justified, so we don't consider alternative viewpoints. Being obstinate ensures we drift in the direction of disconnection and confrontation. Keeping an open mind and remaining flexible is essential for avoiding conflict and maneuvering around life's uncertainty. Communicate. Most people fail to communicate their needs and make assumptions instead. They assume if their partner really loved them, they would certainly understand what we need. Great communication is essential for all healthy relationships. Without communicating effectively, people are forced to assume and never resolve unspoken conflict. Limitations. This one is tough for people because it requires being honest with ourselves. The reality of running a successful business, being a good dad, being a wonderful husband, juggling all the things in life that compete for our attention, it causes stress. Showing ourselves and other people compassion, that's a great place to start. We are all human and we have limitations. Showing ourselves grace and other people as well helps us move in the direction of being more positive. Control. Staying focused on what we can control and releasing the need to control everything we can't is key. When we assume that we can control things or behavior of other people, we move in the direction of frustration. When we stay focused on our reaction, our attitude, our personal development, we spend less time trying to control other people and focus on becoming better. Appreciation. Taking time to appreciate our good fortune and the idiosyncrasies of others is liberating. It allows us to find joy in the little things our partner does that make us smile. It helps us stay focused on the contributions our colleagues make each and every day. Showing appreciation in the moment helps us spend less time creating huge expectations about future and postponing gratification that we can enjoy today. Assessment. When we decide to eliminate unrealistic expectations of ourselves and other people, we do a detailed assessment of our values and start to appreciate human fallibility. We also start to appreciate where those expectations come from. If our expectations aren't authentic based on credible criteria, it's time to reevaluate the validity. Take time to redefine goals that truly align with our inner convictions, and let's be realistic about how feasible those things truly are. Now, I hope you enjoyed this discussion of expectations as it pertains to relationships. Every relationship we have are oftentimes impacted by expectations, and I think these 8 things can help. If you have anything else you'd like to add, share your thoughts in the comments section below. This is Anatomy of Success, and I'm your host, Steve Wohlenhaus. Glad you joined us today. Come back again next week. Until then, let's stay focused, let's stay positive, and let's stay optimistic.